Hello, friends. This is Jim here with Science Talk, and this report I'm going to share with you, not in a peer-reviewed journal. It's eyewitness reports, you could say. Uh, some would call it anecdotal, but it's another in the long line of evidence of what is happening to the planet due to human activities. And basically, it's going to involve Tasmania. Now, Tasmania is one of the Australians, is Australian state. Australia was, slammed with one of its hottest, stormiest summers on record. Tasmania tends to be more temperate, and it has also taken a beating as well. Climate change related weather events have brought cyclones, floods, the northeast of the country, while drought and temperatures exceeding 40 degrees C have resulted in parched lands and rivers drying up in areas of New South Wales. Summer on the island of Tasmania, Australia's most southerly state, with a general temperate climate, usually time, hang out, go beach, go swimming. Not this summer. Prolonged drought, record high temperatures have caused a series of devastating fires, destroying unique forests and vegetation, forcing people to leave their homes. Critics of the Australian government say it's clear climate change is at the bottom of all of this. But meanwhile, the politicians continue to say, nothing going on here, move it along, and we'll just keep kowtowing to the mining and fossil fuel industries. Mike Wilson is a Tasmanian resident. He's a fire equipment specialist and a volunteer with the Tasmania Fire Service. And he gives his account of what's going on. This is his direct quote. "There is menace in the air, days full of thick brown smoke. The clouds of smoke have even been swept across 2,500 kilometers of ocean to as far away as New Zealand, itself trying to cope with its own forest fires." Continues, "A new phenomenon has arrived in Tasmania, lightning storms without rain, dry lightning. In one day in mid-January, there were over 2,000 dry lightning strikes over the southwest and central highlands here, starting up to 70 bushfires." Remember, in January, in the southern hemisphere, that's their summer. "Even with water bombing by planes and helicopters, the fires, which have already burned out 3% of the area of the island, are virtually impossible to control." This is all his statements. He continues, "Dealing with these fires is like fighting a snarling dragon. Small flakes of gray ash fall everywhere. Embers can trigger spot fires several kilometers ahead of the main fire. The fire can seem to disappear but still burn in logs and stumps. You have to always be on the lookout for telltale wisps of smoke. Walking across with a hose line to investigate, it's a moonscape, the soil collapsing under your feet. It's like trudging through powder snow, sinking up to mid-calf in places, with the earth under your feet burning to hot dust. Aiming at a puff of smoke, the ground erupts and hisses like a volcano when we spray water. It's the great, giant, macabre game of cat and mouse if conditions are right. A controlled backburn can effectively starve the fire of fuel, but then the wind might whip up and the fire can jump even across large rivers and bays and rampage on." This is a first-hand account. "Among the areas threatened by or partially destroyed by fire are the world's largest remaining forests of 1,000-year-old King Billy pines. So even so-called temperate Tasmania, the ravages of climate change due to human activity has come home. So, not good. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you. It's a quick little story to share. And to show you that climate change effects is literally worldwide, not just this one region or that. It's hitting every region now, and more so. Thank you for your time. Hey friends, this is Jim reminding you to subscribe and share my videos. Also, don't forget to click the bell so that you know when I drop a video in. And I'm also asking for you to please support the work that I do by becoming a patron at patreon.com. Details in the description box below. Thank you for your continued support.